The other should be along shortly. Feel free to make your way to your office, and I'll guide him to you.
Thanks, Respawn.
You're welcome.
And for the record... Wow.
Get going, kid.
Alright, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hello and welcome to the detective agency. Please, take the hallway down that way, take a right and head all the way to the end of the hall. The detective will be waiting for you. Just please form an orderly line outside his office and he'll talk to you one at a
Shortcuts are
time.
way faster.
Would you like me to guide you there?
Very well.
Or do you think you can make it on your own?
Should we clear this Maria's mind of the events that transpired to her?
We'll see what
This will surely scar her for life.
We'll see what Curry decides. Come on.
Fair enough.
It's okay. You can take my hand if you want.
Did you see something?
Whoop.
I did see something back there. Yes, something was talking to her.
She's a bit slow.
Very interesting.
Well, you gotta understand, she's probably gone through a lot. Just head to the office at the end there. Curry will talk to you.
It said that
Poor girl.
she'll never be.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
And a grass, I would assume. So, feelings like.
You're lucky it didn't cause any more damage to the timelines and everything.
Well, reality warpers tend not to care how they fuck up timelines, spatial reality, and people.
It's fine, okay.
But luckily,
See,
the
notes for that particular
multiverse has a way of resetting
warfare,
itself,
warfare,
eventually.
warfare.
It just takes time to heal, is
And
all.
that's where you shine the most.
Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment.
They could kill millions and everything. It's
Yeah.
very dangerous.
It's a good thing that
I
everything
guess
that
I have
happened
to
was
come on.
in an alternate reality where hopefully didn't affect the real too much. Aside from
Yeah.
her. But we'll see.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I only use my reverse time on a person. I don't want to risk using it on a whole world or something. To
Yeah.
a person, it might not change too much, but if I do it to a world, I could destroy a different world.
Small, tiny
I don't
changes
wanna
like
do
that. And the timeline isn't too picky on when people die, so long as they eventually do.
Yeah. Like,
Alright.
once I die, I can't resurrect anymore.
There you guys are.
I assume you got Grilby back to his, pub? Back to his place?
Yes, I did.
Alright. I'll let Curry know. If we need him for anything, we'll track him down.
Yeah.
Seems everyone's here.
All the documents we have on him. I want to do my own little bit of research on him.
Yep, right there on the table.
Well, it's probably
Alright, everyone's here now.
Thanks, man.
interesting.
Go get this all copied down.
everyone
put
except
it
for-
up into a report. Maybe we could get a case going for it.
Everyone except for Grilby's
get out
here. Gaster dropped him off back at his place,
One.
so he could get back to work.
I'll be right back, detective.
What the hell happened to Grilby again?
Well,
So,
he's fine. He just got dropped off at his place by Gaster here.
okay, so this is what happened. So, someone,
Multiple universes.
I don't know, I think it was a fish monster, I don't really understand. But she brought in a lot of water and almost drowned the entire bar, so really has to go clean that up.
I'm dying?
Jeez.
I don't know. The fish lady, yeah.
Oh, God.
Alright, well, the main thing right now is we have to get surgery for this little girl. After that, we find her a home. After that, we go back to the way things were.
Yep.
For games,
Alright.
that android or whatever he is, he's going to be running rampant. How do we know he's not just attacking you?
Agreed.
I highly doubt that that robot would attack anyone else besides me.
You don't know that, though. Those
I don't know.
reality warpers are terrible people sometimes.
All this talking, though, he made it sound like he was pretty specifically coming after Curry, though. And he also mentioned that he had a mutual partner, or who was the reality warper, who also had it out for Curry for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait
So if-
away. Curry, I've got you a little case file here if you want to follow it further.
Thanks.
If they
you
do
have any
go out and
assistance on that, let me know.
if they do go out
Respawn, I
and
need
hurt,
you. I need you to see if you can get this girl surgery.
all right. I'll probably contact Ryu
I could
just in
probably help.
case.
I could probably go as
Excuse me.
well.
Now, this might be a little weird. I just need to
Many-
inspect the area.
We have many people within our ranks who
Maybe
train
Respawn has
medically.
it covered.
Madam?
Simple terms.
She doesn't seem to trust me getting near her.
Browse information.
Doesn't
could
trust
try.
anyone getting near her.
Maybe.
Or science.
What skeletons will try to take her?
All right.
Not like that.
All right.
I'll leave the medical experts to get on that.
A lot of the spring.
Should probably get a
Yeah.
proper caseworker, foster home people and such talking to her. They're usually good with kids.
Create something as
Let me just check my gun real quick.
Humans try their best to be
Tell you what,
beings.
what a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
seems like they
Very much so.
Yeah, Oogies, I got you.
how does
Well, this does mean that we got 3 main people out there that we got to keep an eye out for.
Exactly.
That one robot that
Three
was,
main people?
yeah, we got that one robot that was messing with the Pentagon. That robot that we just encountered, and whoever their reality bending ally is.
Just seems to me that these enemies of mine just keep piling up.
Where's that
Well,
guys?
that's what happens when you get good at
My
your
fear.
job.
the
People start coming out of the
Yeah.
woodwork to challenge you.
to serve the
Let's see. How do you know he wasn't being controlled and he said he was an AI so you wouldn't go after the top guy?
Their lives and their purpose are for us to deal with.
Well, Eternal,
I
explicit.
think in your previous case file you mentioned that he had factories of himself. I don't think he would just build. I don't think the owner would build potentially millions of him. This owner would probably want all the spotlight.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Come. I hear.
Well, time will tell. We need to get this girl surgery, though. That's
Yeah.
the main
This
thing.
girl is priority number 1, but
She's-
she seems to be very, very submissive right now. Excuse me, madam.
Oh,
I may
Jesus
just
Christ,
talk
I
to you
hate
for a
running.
moment.
Block the
Don't
door.
worry. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Alright.
Can I please just talk to you?
Don't want to talk.
No, I need to
Our
take a
safety
load
and
off.
yours.
I gotta go skeletons or whatever.
Yeah.
unless-
I'm gonna go
trust
switch
me,
out of
I
this
guess.
monkey suit. It's getting
So-
too hot in this
Oh.
thing.
Hey, Oogie.
Ugh.
Two
Bathroom
no
in the back.
details on this man who
Oogies, you may enter.
had control over you. Do you remember any kind of words he said?
Oh, I just got out of a situation.
What kind of situation?
I'll talk to you first.
So, Lenny, what you want to do is, when you go to the library,
No, a fascinating fact.
open up your library, Lenny,
Okay.
and then what you do is you
There, you know,
Okay,
it's really
listen.
full
you
on.
hold shift
there
and then
forever.
hit play on VRchat. It'll come up with a little menu.
Skeleton men
In that
outside.
menu,
You can trust them.
since
They
you'll
will
be
help
playing
you
desktop,
medically.
you choose
Make sure
desktop
you are
low,
healthy.
and then turn down the resolution of the game. You should be able to play it then.
From your mind.
That's where I got this button.
Odd, but okay.
Of the height.
The reason I'm telling
The
you
road-
this is because there's also a sans game.
Is the rose keeping you alive?
There's
that your
alternative
power
versions of
source?
yourself. Be careful, some of them are weird.
Oh no.
Oh god, don't.
Oh please, just
Yo, I'm gonna take a breather.
speak with the
Alright.
skeletons. You just wait.
I'll be right back.
Please sit down,
Move
madam.
the story along. Cause I'll be back to tune in it.
Versions of yourself into long
Alright.
void.
Take a breather real quick.
Yeah.
Oogies, are you good with kids?
Void, you
So
gain
I
all
have,
sorts of
um,
powers.
Kids?
I mean, you're a
I'm
doll,
not too
so.
sure.
Information from the girl.
This is Maria. We got her from an alternate
So
reality
the-
we just escaped from.
The android
The owner of the
robot
alternate reality had captured her and tortured her into being a slave, essentially, to help lead us
So we
along
can't
and keep
prove
us
it.
from trying to escape.
We can't
Probably
remove the
make an
road.
But
alternative.
we managed, when we got out, we brought her with her, and
Eyeball, maybe?
she won't talk
An
to anyone.
alternative would be
If we
very
try to get
difficult
near her, she
if
runs
the-
off. I'm
the
hoping
android
you
had
could
not
maybe
perfected the new
try,
model,
because
from the
we'd
look
like
of
to
things,
help
so
her.
thing is,
She lost
anywhere
most of her
else
memories of all the horrible
potentially
things that
fatal.
happened to her, so we'd like to try and set
We
her up
don't
with
know
a
how this
foster family, a
technology works,
home, so
so
she can try to live a
I don't
normal
know how
life.
much
Any kinds
energy
of
it needs
risks.
to power.
Okay.
But
For all I know, I need to build another core to power it.
not having a whole lot of luck with her. But if you can try, it would be
I have a
appreciated.
question. Am I in my normal Oogie outfit?
Yeah,
Am I in doll form?
yeah, you're
Okay,
involved.
cool.
Physical needs so much.
I'd
Because I
recommend,
didn't update the SDK yet, so.
yeah, I'd recommend sticking like that because
Well,
it's more
either
kid friendly and such, and
Is it okay if I entrust you to
Yeah.
traumatized sort of thing. I'm gonna check with the others.
Essentially,
Best of luck.
parental figures for her just to keep her safe?
Do you have any information on what all happened? How did you even end up in the alternate reality and why?
Also, there's one fascinating thing.
We were. Best terms of words for it is that we were kind of. I decided to take a Kitus on a little world spin, and we just kind of dropped in. I kind of checked this place out. It seemed like there was interesting activity happening. We just kind of dropped in here. We were easily able to get out, of course, as always.
You are going to be
So you just happened to be there
If
at
I'm-
that time.
Indeed.
We might want to keep you around for some more extensive questions, but the first one I might have is, would you happen to know,
do anything in our power
were you able to
increase
examine
this.
that alternate reality at all? Perhaps find out who was pulling its strings?
We're going to grant you a new.
From what it seems like,
Yeah.
it was definitely that thing that was quote-unquote the master of the little girl. It seems like that was mostly the person who was pulling the strings of that alternate reality. Because once you did defeat him, from what I presume, he was not there, is there was a little bit more of a relief to leave the area, it seems.
From what
And
we know
weakened.
from what we know from when we fought him, he mentioned that he was not the reality warper, but he had an ally who was just as interested as he is in seeing Curry's downfall. So it's possible that when we defeated him, his ally lost interest in the world.
That's a good name.
Actually, that is a very good.
Could be a possibility too. There could be another one, probably a supreme being, as we call them,
Would you like
bit of cloners, shadow shifters, forgot the particular name for it. And essentially it's giving life and switching your particular self in another doll and then controlling that doll, and then once it sees purpose it goes back to the original. I can sense a little bit of that too happening as well. So
Well.
it could have been a majority of both. He's still alive. Keep
Of
this in
course.
mind.
We fought
not
that
dead.
we fought that robot before. He always seems to have a spare body that he backs himself up into and comes back a while later.
For you, pretty much.
As I said, it is a particular art.
Gee.
Well,
Current
thank you
Particular
anyways.
talent.
I'm in bad case
Just please make sure to stick around
course.
so the detective can ask his own questions if he
Yeah,
has
everything,
any.
Oogies.
Dexter.
Absolutely.
Calling you 1S.
Let's see.
Okay.
These humans know a lot more than normal humans that we've encountered.
Call me G, I'll call you 1S. Like your brother 2P. How about that?
Very interesting.
Oh, yeah,
Very
G,
interesting
call me
indeed.
G.
Alright, fine, you can call me G.
For them, the
Greetings.
details.
We're doing another role play.
Hello there.
It's another
Oh,
good.
hey, yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
did either of you
Sad
happen?
being here.
Were either of you able to discern anything about the
And-
alternate reality?
Just
Any idea who might have been in command of it?
I hear you.
I know.
We can't really figure it out now.
All we know is there's a android working for a higher being or something like
we
that.
have.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Thank you for doing.
Right now,
so.
we're also trying to get this Maria girl straight.
I
with her
just
life.
like to quickly take
Yeah.
notes.
I asked Doogie to try and talk to her. Do you know if that had any
I
success?
have reason to believe she might have. No.
Not sure.
Well, she did say one thing.
Just practically as much as they did.
The higher being is trying to communicate to her right now. She's claiming she's hearing voices in her head.
We might have to
So-
keep her under observation then. Even if we hand her off to another
Definitely will.
family, we'll have to keep a close eye.
Okay, this.
Since you need a parental supervision.
That didn't happen.
You can just be friends as well, too. I don't really mind either way.
Wait, who asked?
Listen, We really want to help you.
I believe there is an associate who may also be able
Scorch
to
Flame
help
Bell.
out later on.
Really? Who may that be?
I believe you fellas know him. He wears a purple suit, looks much like yourself there, Gasta, and he also seems to wear a purple fedora.
Yeah, guys, I'm just taking a break right now.
I know where that is. Mafia
Yeah.
Tailgaster.
Yeah,
Oh,
I hear he may be around later.
Sounds helpful.
Yes, indeed.
yes.
2 G's for the price of 1.
I should slap you, but I'm not going to because I like you.
You know, I might slap him just for you.
Bit of fatherly discipline.
Reminds me of my own
Don't worry,
relationship with
it doesn't
Corey.
do any damage. There's no HD damage. Here.
Nope.
Actually, that's a good point. First of all, Mr.
One touching his
Respawn,
gold.
if I'm
Yeah, that's
correct?
me.
Slap.
Okay, very good.
Must-
Yeah.
Come on, G. You even told me
Yeah,
how to
thank
dodge.
you for the assistance in the
Very well, then.
case.
Well, you know, I'm his right-hand
Well,
man.
I mean,
Lesson 1.
yeah, me
Always
and
dodge.
Detective Games here, we go way back.
Oh,
We
Lesson 2.
we operated together years ago before I moved out to a. I should say I moved out to a sort of South American area.
Show me
Fair
your
enough.
magic. It's your turn.
But yeah, I don't suppose you have any useful information for tracking down the android robot, whether he is.
All the information I have is already in the file. I was the one who originally wrote
Okay.
it, anyways.
The report says that he actually feared you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
But then you're a human. I'm wondering what you did that might have actually scared him.
Oh, there's not a whole lot that comes quite up to par with fatherly rage.
Ah.
Anyone's scary if they're
Well
mad
done, man.
enough.
I really don't have my magic right now. I could probably at least hit you.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Why do you not have your magic?
I think.
Right. Well, thank you for the information.
You're
I'll
welcome.
note it down in the case.
And I suppose I'll be seeing you around the office.
I think
Indeed.
power gets rid of my other magic.
That's not good. I'll have to fix that for you.
I really can't defend myself then.
Right now, I'm working on a magical eye that might enhance your abilities. So, don't worry. It should be done by next week. I'll make you
Alright.
stronger to be able to use my finest creation I have.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What's your finest creation?
Ah, I've heard of this. Could this be your legendary blaster?
Yes, it is my actual legendary blaster. However, it's not really complete right now. As you can see, I can merely hold it.
Ah,
Dude,
I suppose you want to suspend it in space.
yes.
Yeah.
It will suspend soon. Don't you worry.
Very nice.
I mean,
For now, though, will I just use a standard issue Smith & Wesson
But those
1911?
blasters are designed to cut straight through the human soul without an effort.
Very nice.
I've
You
also
think
developed
I'd
a
be
new
able to
type of
use magic?
Yes, you will.
Don't worry,
Developed a
us
new
at
type of
this
magic for you with that
department,
eye.
we
It's
don't
called
shy
kinetic
away from
retribution.
using. We don't shy away from
Remember the
using
acronym I told
magical
you with
sources.
love.
yeah?
Out of character for a
Level
second.
violence, correct.
Sorry for kinda going
Yeah.
god mode on you, but I figured it would make for good story and I saw an opportunity and such.
No, that was fucking epic, dude.
Alright, wonderful.
It was.
That was a great addition to the story.
Yeah,
Like,
it's all
holy
improv
crap,
and such, but I didn't know if you had
you
anything.
turn it up. That
yeah.
was. No, absolutely nothing against you. If
Yeah.
anything, I see you even better than before because of that. That was fucking
And Curry
amazing.
started fanboying over you.
Can I get filled in on what's going on here a little bit?
Alright.
I was
have you
kinda-
have you been watching the stream?
No, I was eating for a while.
Well, basic
Okay,
rundown.
I'll-
Do you want to, or?
Yeah, I'll go. So they were
Popcorn.
anonymously invited to an art gallery. This little girl started giving them, started telling them that they were trapped in it and they had to find hints to get out. And then all of a sudden, the android, which I think you've seen before, he turns up starts basically causing shit, talking about how the girl was his creation, really pointing out some really fucked up things. And
Yeah.
oh, whoops. And then
Technically, you're skipping
and
about
then-
an hour of infuriating nonsense riddles.
essentially, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so-
then the last 10 minutes were like,
Oh yeah, I sat through
The,
that like just in the background. I heard all that stuff.
yeah. And then Respawn here managed to scare away the android.
RP,
Pretty
is the
much.
RP stop for now?
I think it's paused, but I don't know.
Curry's on break at the moment, so
Yeah. I'm kind of out of character. I'm kind of continuing the RP a little bit while
Yeah.
things
we
sort of
got
things out.
small pockets of the
Yes.
RP still going.
Anyways, since I would love to continue our conversation.
Alright.
Oh yes.
Okay, as I was
Very
saying,
fine.
cannot enter the room.
Ah, yes. Fair enough.
Doors
as I was saying,
Come with me, Kokaitis.
I'm developing a new type of magic that will destroy humans. It's going to be called karmatic retribution. Karmatic retribution is rather simple. The higher love a human has, the more you'll hurt them.
Hello.
Say that.
What?
Say 20 LV love for short.
I always get these labels on these boxes confused.
Hmm.
I'm a little bit colorblind.
Fair enough.
But, you know, LV is also good. Anyways, the more you hit them, only do your base attack damage.
What's
but
up?
The more LV they have, it'll be like a slow burn, like poison.
Curry.
Slowly
Why is
taking
everyone
like
here?
It's been amazing.
I think they'll
Oh.
help you out a lot.
We're doing an RP situation at the moment. I mean, Curry's taking a quick break, but we'll get back into it soon enough, probably.
Sounds like you're
Alright.
a reverse succubus, it seems.
Glad I could help.
Based on
No. It's just magic. Don't worry.
We're just skeletons.
well, of course, I'm a skeleton too, but I know much about magic.
If I had full body tracking, you'd see my foot movements as well.
It is.
Oh, and they fell.
I have a question. Do these boxes in the hallways carry like important information?
So you're claiming to invent magic?
No, any kind of information that's seen in the hallways isn't too valuable.
Okay,
We keep the
because
valuable
I was
stuff
reading
hidden.
them and I can't see.
And on the
Okay,
computers.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
either
we
way,
understand
I'm
that some unsavory types could get into the station, so we kind of keep all the important stuff hidden away.
They look color coded, so I
Hello
was
there,
like,
madam.
I can't read it.
Access magic easier.
That's adorable.
Magic. Rings
Wait,
and
what's the
rings.
band on your head? Don't turn around, hold on. Oh, you actually got
Big stuff,
right to
so.
the big thing. God damn it.
That's why you barely see anything in the underground. It's only me, you, brother, a river person. I don't know their name.
Wait, what?
Tra-la-la.
Every person's a skeleton?
I don't know. That's what I always assumed they were.
There we go. So
Yeah.
show us the scientific magic you have created and crafted.
Oh, I could only summon it. It's not usable yet, but eventually it's gonna be floating around me, like 20 of them at once. And I'll just point and it'll all blast. But for now, it's just like a little puppet on my hand.
I
How would I
see.
exactly learn how to use this?
Yes, I will teach you. Do not worry.
Seems like it.
It looks like one, but it's not.
Maybe I can attempt at summoning one?
And show us what you can do.
Right now, I'll go right ahead and try.
Shazam!
I don't even know.
That's all you can do.
Oh my.
I'm just human.
What's he gonna say?
There have,
Human and nose
there
are
have,
hot. That's for
have been
sure.
wizards before, though.
I've been around a long
Humans were
time.
able to use magic.
There's one thing
Yeah,
you did
but I was
say
never
before
big on this
I get
stuff.
your hopes up. Right now, it's not even possible for blasters to shoot.
Interesting.
It's a high power source, and right now I'm deconstructing the core, as you know.
I was gonna say
I have a
nice
little
mouse,
modification.
but okay.
The core. Most people won't notice. I'm studying it. So
Ooh, I'm dead. I can't.
Oof, I'm dead.
I
Yes, oof,
Let's-
I'm dead.
What have you
let's just say
done?
I did it because I have
A
heart-
murder
I have
in the
a heart
detective
attack.
agency!
It's out of character.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
Out of character, you're adorable.
Oh, I'm gonna dab on you. Dab on the hater.
Your dab
I have a
skills are
hard time
weak.
Just like doing the emotes. My hand is too.
You dabbed so
jittery
hard
to-
you
to-
tumbled.
to do the
Your
emotes
dab
right.
skills are
I dare you
weak.
to dab using your feet.
No, I'm gonna
Nice
do
pump.
the pull dab.
Feet dab. I dare
Nice
you.
pump.
How the hell do you dab with your feet?
Ow!
By the way, I don't actually out of
Oh,
real
I can't do it because I haven't got full body tracking.
Why not? I thought your
You
foot
gotta like lie down
It
and
won't,
just
it won't upload. As you
bend
can tell,
one
the file
knee.
doesn't change.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying. This is probably gonna hurt, but we'll see.
Indeed. Let us
No, there's a difference. If you look at the bottom of my shirt,
Oh,
it's
no.
supposed to be kind of like.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. Still there. But it's supposed to be something under my eye, and I look, and it's just.
You happy?
White, not the skeleton piece, the sign says.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. I feel like an idiot.
The little rings.
Yeah,
It's
kind of little.
underneath his eye.
Yeah. We were talking about how my mouse upload.
Fourth dimensional stuff.
Alright. I think I'm ready to go back in now.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Places,
Oh
everyone.
yeah.
Places.
I don't know my place.
Places.
I'm just gonna stand right here in the corner.
Okay.
Sans, hide in the wall.
I can't do that.
Shush. Magic allows you to.
Havana, oh nana. Map of my heart is in Havana, oh nana.
I can't.
Alright, fine.
You know, I'm kind of hot right now, so I went to this fan to get some fucking light.
We just,
I went to this fan to get some air. And now
Sad
it's
thing is, my
fucking...
my air conditioning's right here, so I'm actually getting air
Wow.
right here.
Oh, Grizz. Hey, Grizz. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm in the middle of a role play right now. Chilling.
Alright. Speaking of which, Detective
Let's
Games.
do this. Yes.
I've gone through all the stuff with everyone. Essentially, Gaster and Sans, they will both be taking care of the child. We cannot have the Rose surgically removed as it is, we found out it's actually a power source.
Conference room doesn't even have that many seats.
Let me see.
And
can't
we
remove
do
it.
not know the technology of this android, so we are not really able to
Yes, also Aura
modify.
as well.
That
One
makes any
second.
sense.
One second. Out of role play. Damn, dude. Crumpster is sending me an invite. It's rare of him to send me an invite.
Really?
Yeah,
Do we
it's
want to
very
say we
rare.
got a distress call and gotta go check on it?
Yeah. The role play will be put on hold. I want to find
Oh,
out what
okay.
Crumpster wants.
Alright.
If he wants to just chill and stuff, I'll come back.